Chris, I got to say that Reek that came out last week, that might be my new favorite card. That was simply fantastic.
Great. I got a lot of great feedback on it, and I thought, it's just another one of the Star Wars beasts, but no, people really like that. So I'm glad.
I don't know. Attack of the Clones certainly isn't the strongest Star Wars movie, but that scene, that Battle of Geonosis arena scene, that's like, I can remember being, I don't remember how old I was exactly, but definitely childhood memories right there. So that card was special.
For sure. Yeah, I'm always excited to do arena stuff, and there's some more coming out before the end of the year, specifically in the arena, I believe.
Sweet. Looking forward to those.
Yep. All right. Welcome, everyone, back to another episode of Muggle with a Mic, a very special Star Wars episode. Katie here. We're talking the series Ahsoka, but I've got Phil here with me. Hey, Phil.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. We've also got Robbie back.
Hey, how's it going? Glad to be back.
Yeah. And we have Chris Penix, top Star Wars artist, back.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
This is the Star Wars Dream Team.
Yeah.
No, we started real quick because we know we're going to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and then maybe talk.
Yeah.
But let's get to our mugs first. We will let Chris go first.
All right. Let's see here. I've got an oversized mug. It's Godzilla, and on this side, it has the big monsters from my favorite Godzilla movie of all time, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. And I found this on Star Wars Day this past year in a clearance section in a bookstore. And I'm like, wow, that's really obscure. And it's my favorite Godzilla movie. So
it was meant to be.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm buying this. This is great.
Pretty awesome.
John would love that. John's usually on our Halloween episodes, and he loves those films and all the old classic scary stuff. And
yeah.
All right, let's go, Robbie.
All right. I am keeping it on theme because I don't know that I own any other mugs that are not Star Wars. So I got a Stormtrooper helmet mug. I don't know if I can't remember what I've shown on this show and what I haven't. So if I've seen it before, if you've seen it before, I'm sorry, but yeah.
You should put some red straps of fabric around it.
Yeah.
I could have done that and it would have been right on brand with the Ahsoka show. Yeah.
Get a gold Sharpie.
Right.
Philip.
I have my Starbucks been there Navarro.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love those mugs.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They make a lot of Star Wars ones. So
yeah.
I got Navarro. I was staying on topic. I thought I gotta dig deep and find another Star Wars mug that I haven't shown. So
well, Chris is the odd one out. I have a Star Wars one that I bought for the last Mando episode, but it came like 2 days late. So I didn't, but it is Mando.
I like that too. Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and it's black inside, which is cool. There you go.
Very neat.
Muggles with mics.
Yep.
All right. So I just want to do a quick little talk again, Chris. Any latest news with your trading cards? Anything? What's your favorite one you've done that has released recently?
Jeez, I do like the Reek that was mentioned.
Yeah.
I 2 weeks ago I did one of the pirates from Mando season 3 as
I think it's in here. Yeah.
I think his name's Vane, but anyway, I really like how that one turned out. It was paired up with Grief Cargo.
Well, I love the pirates.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the Sand Beast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you done a Wilro Hood one?
No, I haven't. I'll have to suggest that.
Oh, that's a deep cut. That's I would definitely buy a Wilro Hood.
Yeah, I bet it would do quite well.
I think it would. It's niche enough where I think it would. People would.
Yeah,
love
there
that.
he is. There he is. Yeah, I really liked how that one turned out.
Yeah.
Do you ever do any other genres like Harry Potter? I mean, just maybe not necessarily cards, but do you just in your free time say, "Hey, I'd like to do,"
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Oh, yeah, there he is. No, yeah, I've been on like a hiatus for like probably a little over 2 months now. I haven't done anything for this job, but that's okay because we're so far ahead. We have paintings for months still to be released. We're getting ready to start up again, but I've had a little bit of downtime, and I painted the one card for that kid that Katie mentioned. But I also I also painted a Star Trek character for a friend in Columbus.
nice.
Garrick from Deep Space Nine. I don't know if you know Star Trek at all.
Oh
But
yeah. Oh yeah.
I also painted a Frank Costanza from Seinfeld. And I wanted to see how well it would sell on eBay, and it didn't sell well at all. So, but I just wanted to do it
Yeah.
and have fun. So it was not a big deal. I wasn't expecting much out of it.
I'm telling you, if you did an Office themed series, that would
Yeah,
be cool.
I've got an old Dwight card that I painted. It's been so long ago. It's probably 10 years old, but I've actually got one.
I've got the animation character next to the live action character. When it came to Ahsoka, Robbie, did you think Rosario Dawson did well?
Yeah, I did. I thought I I saw some like online criticism early on of her kind of being like too much of a downer, I guess. But you see her evolution through the series, and you kind of understand. And from that episode 5 onward, where she has that
Yeah.
basically afterlife experience in the world between worlds, and reunites with Anakin and learns the lesson. You know, she is a different character after,
Yeah.
and it matches what we've seen.
And okay, help me out. Well, we'll switch over to Sabine. What I watched a little bit of Rebels, and then I watched the end. What exactly was their falling out? Did we see that at all, or is that something unknown?
Yeah, that's unknown. I think we'll get that in a story at some point, but we really don't know the specifics other than it had something to do with when the Empire attacked Mandalore. We got a little bit of context in the finale.
Right.
But
Yeah, from my understanding, it was when I think the second Death Star was destroyed. There's a kind of a bigger universe thing. The Empire, what was left, went around like wiping out planets from orbit with star destroyers and weapon platforms and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened to Mandalore. And they briefly touch on it in the show, but it's like Ahsoka was training Sabine at the time. And I guess it was going relatively okay. But then once Sabine's home planet was wiped out, Ahsoka was like, I don't want to make Sabine like a weapon of revenge, so I'm going to back away.
Well, so then that would explain why we got emo Ahsoka. There you go, Chris. Maybe we should hold off on this one. We got Hera. Well, how was Hera for you, Chris?
Hera was fantastic. In fact, New York Comic Con is this weekend, and the actress is up there, and I went through an autograph company, and they're getting her autograph for me. So,
all right.
Nice.
I didn't realize who the actress was until I started looking them up. Just because because of the makeup, but she was in the Thing remake or the prequel.
Yeah, she was.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So.
She's also is she
she
married
looks
to
totally
Obi-Wan?
Mm-hmm.
Is she really? Okay. Well,
Yeah. Just recently, right? Have they not? I don't think they've been married super long.
She's
Yeah, it's not
also
been that long.
general of. I'm sorry. Every time I saw her general logo on her jacket, I was thinking of Purina dog food. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I remember people saying that years ago because they have kind of the same stuff in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Okay.
The base on Hoth, and it's always kind of looked like that.
on Alien with Nostromo, they have that on some of the doors, the airlocks and stuff. So
Oh yeah,
like
okay.
him and Sabine, or were they just friends?
I think they're like brother sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, no, it was. I want to lean towards no. It was kind of ambiguous, but I don't know. I figured that this series might take it in that direction eventually, but I don't know for sure.
Again, like I said, it was really kind of obscure, and I was trying to gauge like why does she have such an attachment to him? Are they just good buds, or? But at one point he says that you're like a sister, but sometimes that's like, well, maybe she likes him, but he doesn't like her that
You
way.
don't really
So
stare longingly in your sister's eyes.
Yeah.
Well, Luke maybe
Luke.
has.
Yeah, they left it ambiguous. I think maybe just, if anything, just leave options open in the future if they want to explore that. Maybe.
Okay.
I almost feel like they were more set up in the animation in Rebels. It almost like they kind of hinted at it at times. This more just seemed like a brother sister type.
Okay.
Just to me, that's how I interpreted most of the Ahsoka series.
Well, in Rebels, they'd been through so much. And with Kanan and that kind of stuff, him being gone, I think they have a closer, tighter, connection between all of them because
they were just kids. I mean, they were just kids all through the Rebels series, and they grew up together in war, basically. So they definitely have a tight bond, regardless of what the relationship is.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next picture? My favorite. Chopper is my favorite droid in anything because he's so sassy.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
I love him so much, even at the point when they're with the Senate hearing or whatever it is, and he wants to talk, but then the pilot shushes him. I love him so much.
Yeah.
Does anyone know who provides the I guess the voice work for Chopper?
Who?
And
Sure.
Dave Filoni?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
I knew that's why I liked him.
Yeah.
No, he's grown on me. I wouldn't have cast him. He wouldn't have been my first choice. I know they wanted to keep consistency because he's got such a unique voice in Rebels, which I didn't really care for that either. I don't know. I mean, he's grown on me, but I just would have went a different route.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think he's a good actor, and I'm kind of like you. By the end, I was like, oh, okay. But that's not the person that comes to mind when I think of Thrawn.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's me either.
I don't mind the voice so much as I do, because I kind of have gotten used to the voice for Rebels, and I kind of, that's what I've gotten used to associating Thrawn with. Although I have just went back recently and listened to the Heir to the Empire trilogy audiobooks, narrated by Mark Thompson. So that voice also is in my head, the Mark Thompson Thrawn voice. So I don't know. I don't mind the voice as much, but to me, it was the appearance. I almost felt like like Thrawn's appearance looked a little cheesy. Like it just felt like the makeup and maybe the costume design just felt a little on the budget. Maybe they ran out of money by the time he appeared. But I didn't. I don't. Yeah, like I said, I'm still looking forward to what they do, and I'm sure they'll improve on stuff like that by the time he appears wherever that's going to be next. So
Sure.
What did you think, Katie?
I love his voice. From Rebels, I just think it sounds so calm and menacing. Now, the actor himself I don't think had the menacing appearance that his voice. I think I'm not an expert on Thrawn. I don't read the books or anything, but from what I got from Rebels, I thought that he's more vicious in a calm manner. So I didn't get that from the live action guy. Now, as like he looks, it's like Cad Bane. Cad Bane looked different because we were 10 years later, even more years later. It's the same instance here, but his hair looked like fake and the hairline in the image here. So I can see though that they tried with the art department with the uniform. He's only had that uniform. He can't change it because he's in a galaxy far, far away. So he's tried to keep it as pristine as he can, but it's still got little wears and tear everywhere.
Yeah, I noticed that on a rewatch, and I was like, wow, look at that. It's got all kinds of frayed edges. If you really look close, it's got all kinds of wear to it.
Yeah.
Nothing was worse than the dead Death Trooper, though. The undead Death Troopers.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're from Dathomir. We got to talk about it. What are the chances if they have zombie troopers? Can we have a zombie mall?
Well, he's from Dathomir too. So.
I know.
Well, I've heard people speculate about that, but we know how he died, and I just assumed that Kenobi burned the body or buried it in the desert.
Oh no! Now come on, let's not assume that. Because in Obi-Wan, he had a chance to kill Vader again. He's just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's
put him in a box and meld him to Dathomir. A note said, sorry about the mess.
Via purple. All right, this one's from episode 4 as well.
Bien, could a ring like that make a jump to a neighboring galaxy?
Theoretically, if one knew the coordinates and navigation, yes, I believe it could. The Jedi archives speak of intergalactic hyperspace lanes between galaxies, which used to follow the migration paths of star whales named...
It's just so fun with you guys buzzing in. It's so fun. All right, it looks like... Do you guys know? Well, yeah, it says you're the winner. So Luke got it.
I think I was a little bit premature on that.
Uh-oh.
Well, because I thought it was going to be cut off a space whale. I'm trying to think of... They want the name of the space whale, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you got trigger happy, Luke.
Yeah.
Luke never would have done that. Luke would.
I'm trying to remember the name. Perry Wiggins. I think that's what it was.
Well, good try.
I like
try.
So close.
Porgs.
Porgs. Okay, the second person to buzz in was Chris.
They're called Purgle.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Migration paths
it's a Purgle.
Named Purgle.